well, moving on from the violence thing to her claim that all men are P words.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's your proof?
This entire fucking conversation, you guys are...
That all men are string of questions related. Well, moving on from the violence thing to her claim that all men are P words.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's your proof?
This entire fucking conversation, you guys are
great. So you have proof?
You're the only one who brought up 15-year-olds.
No, and none of you would answer it.
We did.
We all said no.
Hang on.
Yeah,
quickly.
you're lying.
It's loading, guys.
Would you?
What's your proof?
No.
Okay, you're lying.
Can you tell me? Hang on, just real quick. Just let me finish the exchange, please. What's your evidence for this?
I'm saying that if I presented you a scenario, that if you had the full ability with no one knowing,
it's a question.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I know for a fact.
So the question's not an argument.
She knows for a fact.
But
I do.
The vast majority of men.
The vast majority, because it's different. Men and women are different. I'm so sorry to tell you, girl.
Right. And it'd be like if I just say you don't know what it's like to be a man.
You don't.
Right.
Well, hang on, all of you guys. Just let me finish the exchange with her. It'll only take a second. What's the argument for the proofs that you can provide that all men are P words?
Because men are pedophiles. You
just that's a restatement. That's just a restatement of the position.
Andrew, this entire conversation, have you guys been focusing on fertility and women being innocent and malleable without a history?
Why is that?
Just call yourself, say that you want to have a fresh meat
What
pussy.
Does that have to do with anything?
Just say it. You like young girls. All of you like little girls. Andrew, yes, you do.
No. Listen to you. You say that you all like young girls and little girls. So let me ask the question back to you. Why is it that in the public school system, so many women are having sex with underage boys?
Ooh. Not like men are raping women and having and molesting girls.
It's an epidemic of
I don't know if I can say that.
Biblical proportions. Why is that happening? Is that because all women are P words?
Repeat the question.
Why is there such an epidemic, an overwhelming epidemic of women inside of the school system having sex with underage boys, sometimes as young as 13, 12 years old, in order to get their rocks off? Why is it when they're in a position of power and authority over young men, they essay them constantly? What is that because all of them are P words?
That's a really great question, because I'm always also wondering that with men and young girls.
It's
constantly.
Power of authority, exactly is what you're saying.
So my question is, again, is it because all women are P words, or isn't it?
It's because if you're in a power of authority, if you have a place of authority, you're going to do it. That's what you're saying. Women do it.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm asking you to answer my question. Don't reframe my argument. Just answer to the argument.
What's your question?
He's asking her a question, I'm pretty sure, right?
I'm like,
what is the
Just answer to the argument. Is the reason that so much essay happens in schools from female teachers to young boys because all women are P words?
No, but men are.
No.
Okay, I'm going to answer
it. So what's your evidence then? I just gave you a huge swath of evidence.
Because it is in men DNA to want to conquer and dominate. And what is easy to conquer and dominate? Young girls.
Erroneous. Okay, so what's
erroneous?
Can I answer?
What is your evidence for any of this?
Literally every crime committed with a man raping, molesting a girl. Literally the women that are sitting
There's
at the
that radical feminism she was talking about.
Yeah, where's the actual evidence for what you're saying is true?
Of what? Of men molesting.
She thinks all men are pedophiles.
No, that all men are P words because some men do horrible things. What's the evidence all men are P words? What is it?
Make a quick point, please.
She literally was the one to tell us that there are more women who are now teaching because of certain gender roles. I believe that was actually you. So that is why there's
please make your point quick.
That is why there's a higher epidemic with women doing these things to young boys. That is why. But you're not even able to repeat that statement, so you are literally making no fucking sense. If you use your own fucking knowledge and your own reasoning, then you would make sense, and this would no longer be a fucking argument.
I don't know what you.
I still don't understand what the argument was.
Let me ask a couple clarifying questions.
Yeah.
So, is it genuinely your position that you think that all men are pedophiles?
I think the vast majority, yes, innately, yes. Biologically, yes. I think that they were granted the opportunity to get away with having sex with a 15-year-old girl with no repercussions, they would do it. Yes.
What's the evidence for that?
You have no evidence for this.
This entire conversation has been evidence.
So that's not an argument. That's an argument from incredulity. It's fallacious. What's the evidence that I can look at right now that proves your point?
What are you even talking? Look at.
I'm talking about evidence.
Well, hold on.
Do you have any or not?
Yeah. So let's talk about Jeffrey Epstein's island. Perfect example there.
That's some men do bad things.
That is men. That is a bunch of elite men. You don't see women going over the fuck little boys. It's a bunch of men.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Can you ever sit down?
Can you
ever sit down?
It's a bunch of men going to fucking Lolita's Island or going on Lolita Express, going to St. James, and it's men fucking young girls.
Who recruited for Epstein? Was it a woman who recruited for Epstein?
Yes.
They worked in tandem. Her father was
why would a
her father
be helping him do that?
She was actually knew about them. You would know that her father was a Fed, and he's the one who created the whole thing. Jeffrey got involved with it later.
Okay. So on the Ghislaine Maxwell, can you answer to why it was that Ghislaine Maxwell was recruiting for this P-word island if she wasn't a party to it as well?
They're both working in tandem.
Right, so this is not evidence.
But who's fucking?
P-words.
Who
this is
absurd, fucking?
And you're an idiot.
Who is fucking? Who's doing the raping? It's not the women.
I would say that the women inside the public school system tend to do a
Andrew,
whole lot
it's not the women. It's not the women. It's not the women coming to St. James.
Why is there so many teachers
women
getting
are
arrested
not.
for,
Answer the question. Why is there
boys?
so many men flying to St. James Island? Why isn't it women going to fuck little boys?
Suck, but they're not all men.
All
they're
those women who were recruited by another woman?
Blah, blah. God, you're not even answering the question. You're like harping on one very specific thing.
You brought up the specific thing.
Yeah, and you keep talking about Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah, but that's because
who is fucking
that was
the
the
kids?
recruitment agent for the P-word.
Who is having sex with children?
She participated
It's not
in
women.
this.
It's
so
not
this
women.
Is not evidence that all men
aren't
are
driving
P-words.
to St. James.
It's ridiculous.
It's not happening.
So your position is you think the majority of men are P-words?
Yeah.
At all, but
biologically, innately, yes.
From what I could tell, you think me and Jeff are also P-words? Is that what that's basically what you said.
There are outliers, and I hope you are one of them.
But you just said if there's some
Andrew,
crazy
do you have like a smoking gun on this? Because
this is very simple. I've already given the smoking gun. I see more SA coming out of the public school system between females who have a power differential between young boys. They molest them at massive, monstrous rates. It's incredible. 2, you've offered no counter evidence.
I have. I
that
literally
men,
just about St. James
that the
Island.
majority. Hang on. Let me finish. You have not offered a single shred of evidence that the majority of men in society are P-words. Can you offer that evidence without restating the position and saying because of this conversation? Give me the evidence.
Yeah, I just told you St. James Island, Hollywood. Hello.
That's not evidence that most men are P-words.
How is that? There is nothing of a better evidence than St. James Island.
Because the thing happened doesn't make it an argument.
Evidence that most
how
men
is that
are
evidence?
Because
tell me how that's not fucking evidence.
How does that mean most men do bad things?
Yeah. So you were trying to make the point, which incredibly bad faith, like trying to ask us a question to try to, because like super bad faith. You've been bad faith this entire show. I think you're intentionally trolling now. You like chilled out for a little bit, but now you're back to fucking troll. I don't even think it's trolling. I just actually think you're a misandrist and you hate men, frankly, because holding the position that most or all men are pedophiles is an incredibly sexist statement to make. It's incredibly misandrist. You're pathologizing. First off, you're attempting to pathologize men who have a preference for younger women. Keyword women.
Fresh meat, malleable, young pussy.
All right, get off the show. Get the fuck off the show.
See
Leave.
ya.
This is Sparta!
Get off the show.
Thank God.
Out you go.
So much.
Out you go.
Thank God.
Oh my God. Unbelievable. Ridiculous. Bro.